He who does good to others finds joy in his own heart, while he who harms others brings suffering to himself.
Once upon a time, there was a woman who always made an extra piece of roti whenever she cooked for her family. She would place this extra roti on the window outside her house so that any hungry person passing by could eat it. Every day, an old holy man would pass by the house in the afternoon. He would take the roti from the window, and as he walked away, he would say, "The bad you do stays with you, and the good you do comes back to you." This routine continued for a long time. Every day, the woman would place the roti on the window, and every day the old holy man would come, take the roti, and say the same words. "The bad you do stays with you, and the good you do comes back to you." Then he would leave. Hearing the same words from the old man every day started to annoy the woman. She thought, "How selfish this old man is. I put out roti for him daily, but he has never even said thank you. And he keeps muttering the same words every day. I don't even understand what he means." The woman decided she had to get rid of that old man. She came up with a plan. The next day, she mixed poison into the roti meant for him. But when she was placing the poisoned roti on the window, her hand started to tremble. She thought, "What am I doing? This is a sin." She took the roti and threw it into the fire, where it burned to ashes. Then, she made a new piece of roti for that old man and placed it on the window. As usual, the old man came, picked up the roti, and said, "The bad you do stays with you, and the good you do comes back to you." The old man continued on his way. Every day, when the woman placed the roti on the window, she prayed for her son, who had gone far away to find work. Many months had passed, and she had not heard any news about him. She prayed daily for his safe return. One evening, there was a knock on her door. When she opened it, she saw her son standing there. He looked skinny, his clothes were torn, and he appeared hungry and weak. As soon as he saw his mother, he said, "Mother, it's a miracle that I'm here alive. When I was just a mile away, I was so weak and desperate from hunger that I collapsed. I didn't have the strength to take another step. I would have died. But then an old holy man passed by. I begged him for a bite of food, but he gave me a whole roti. He said, 'I eat only this one roti every day. Today I'll give it to you because your need is greater than mine.'" The mother asked, "Who was that old man?" Her son replied, "I don't know who he was, but as he was leaving after giving me the roti, he kept saying, 'The bad you do stays with you, and the good you do comes back to you.'" When the mother heard those words, her face went pale. She was shocked and leaned against the wall. She remembered the poisoned roti she had made that morning. If she had not burned it, her own son would have eaten it and died. Now she understood the old man's words. The bad you do stays with you, and the good you do comes back to you. Our actions have a way of coming back to us. By doing good, we create positive outcomes for ourselves and others, while wrongdoing ultimately harms us. So, friends, this story teaches us that we should always do good and never stop doing good, even if it is not appreciated at the moment.